Okay, so now I promise I don't really do research on these anime squares video. I think the fun of it is just kind of going into it with the most inaccurate knowledge that you can possibly have. So the thing is, I had to look at one of these characters because I knew this character and I didn't want to. It was way big from Ben 10, the one that's on this list. I knew him, but I haven't watched Ben 10 in like so many years. I just honestly forgot all about him. And I didn't look up any information about him. I just looked up his name, but now I remember it's way big. He's the giant one. Now I guess this list is supposed to be like who was the strongest kaiju, because from my knowledge, I would say from first glance, like who's the strongest beast? Because Kaido's the Beast King. Kurama is a 9-tailed beast. Akane Logia is a giant beast. He's a giant dragon. I'm blanking on his name right now. The fox from Bleach, he has a giant Tenget Mule. I know his Bankai name for some reason and not his actual name. And then Eren himself is like a big giant kaiju himself, you know. So I'm gonna name this video who is the strongest beast. You know, so I'll probably get some hate for that. But with that, whatever, man, whatever. We'll get into it. Now, I like doing these anime squares. You know the deal, man. We're gonna talk about them. We're gonna eliminate one by one. This one specific instructions is rank these characters from weakest to strongest. It says strongest to weakest, but for some reason my brain does not want to read it that way. So, all right, I can even say, let's just give a quick bio from what I know about the characters. It's not much, man. Like I said, no research over here. Eren, I know pretty much everything there is to know about Eren. I haven't watched the last season all the way through yet. I have actually read all the manga, but it was such a long time ago, so I might be inaccurate on some stuff. Then we got Way Big. Way Big is cool. I don't really too much know, but I thought he was Alien X. I had a whole like script to this video, not script because we don't script this, but I had a whole like starting audio with this whole square, and I'm like, that's not Alien X. Like, why do I keep thinking it's Alien X? It's not Alien X. I was calling him Alien X and everything, but obviously it's not him. It's Way Big. Then we like got the fox from Bleach. For some reason I want to say Kuro, but I don't think that's his name. You know what I'm saying? He himself, he's cool. He got a lot of backstory in the recent episodes of the 1,000-Year Blood War arc. Honestly, really cool character. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of kind of backstory. Tragic, very tragic ending in a way. We'll get to that though. So we got Nine-Tailed Fox. Know pretty much everything about Nine-Tailed Fox that I can ever know. We got Kaido, King of Beasts. I'm pretty knowledgeable on Kaido. I'm caught up all the way on One Piece. So I do remember the Kaido and Luffy fight. I didn't watch any anime yet, so I'm not really refreshed on it, but I read all the way. Kaido is ridiculously strong. Yes. Akane Logia. Solely from memory, I watched Fairy Tail a long time ago. He is the strongest in Fairy Tail, like in the whole entire world of Fairy Tail. Like he's ridiculously OP. Like I said, strongest in Fairy Tail. Like at least not necessarily now, because I think Fairy Tail is going through they're going through their own 1,000-Year Blood War arc. They got like 100 Years Quest, I think the manga's called, and that's like a continuation of Fairy Tail, but it's dealing with some stuff that's really, really strong. So he might not be the strongest no more. I'm not sure, but right now, from my knowledge, he's the strongest in Fairy Tail history. All right, man. So off the rip, man, we're gonna go ahead and eliminate Way Big. Obviously, you could have seen it coming. I don't really remember much about him. I haven't seen Ben 10 is the thing I haven't seen the most. I haven't seen Ben 10 in so long. Like I don't really remember a lot of the characters. I know some of the OGs, like the Diamond Guy and the Fire Guy. You know, so like I remember the OG Ben 10s. This is one of the Ben 10 aliens from like Alien Force or something like that, which I watched a little bit later in life, but I didn't really care as much as like the original Ben 10. So for me, it's Eren all the way. You know what I'm saying? I don't think Eren's going to lose to Way Big. So I would say, because to me, those two are the weakest on this list, and I have my reasons for it. Just give me a second. But yeah, I think Way Big is like absolute weakest because I don't really remember him. As far as like Ben 10 goes, he's probably super strong, but considering he has so many different aliens and stuff, I don't think every alien could be like superbly OP. So I mean, regardless of any of that, we're eliminating Way Big first. Now let's actually get to the portion where we talk about like each of them individually, I guess. Eren Yeager. Not gonna spend too much time talking about him. Honestly, Eren is a anti-hero. He is a guy that wants to murder so many people because he wants his friends to be safe. He wants his friends to be protected, and his friends are basically a danger to the world. So if he dies and his friends are alive, they're always going to be hunted because they have the possibility to bring danger to the world. I'll just leave with that. The fox. He has a very intense attachment to the head captain, I believe it is. And to me, his story is not really that deep. Like, he had like one episode of exposition. Like, he had a episode where they showed like the clan he was part of and his clan, the elder and stuff. It's not really, it's so nuanced to me that I don't really want to get into it. But I mean, in terms of strongest, he's a very strong character. His Bankai is great. It's like a giant fighter kaiju, and obviously within Bleach they have different versions of their Bankai where they can really truly unleash their Bankai. And you know, his end is actually very tragic. I won't spoil it here in case you guys haven't watched it, but his end is actually insanely tragic. Same with the Nine-Tailed Fox over here. Nine-Tailed Fox, man, he was touted as a beast of like pure hatred and stuff, but once you get to know him, you kind of sympathize with him and stuff. He killed the main character's parents, but him and the main character form a bond that's closer, closer than friends. They're more like brothers, you know what I'm saying? So very interesting turnaround in the story there. Then we got Kaido, King of Beast, King of Wano, towering giant, just for trying to kill herself in the beginning. Just ridiculously OP. Not much to say about Kaido, man. He's just OP. Then you got Acnologia. From my recollection, I cannot say his name. Acnologia was a dragon slayer who killed so many dragons that he ended up turning into a dragon himself. He ended up fully transforming into a dragon. He's the black dragon, like the black dragon of Dread. You know what I'm saying? He is the evil guy in all of Fairy Tail. So just off the straight character introductions, I'm gonna have to eliminate Eren, just because from when I think about strongest to weakest, I think everybody on this list could really max out Eren. I think Eren is ridiculously big, but look how he died. Like, let's be honest. Like, look how he died. He died to a single human, and in hindsight of things, it makes sense. Like, he died to an actual singular human. So I think anybody on this list can max him out. You know what I'm saying? It's like, gotta definitely eliminate him. So if we're going through the other four, if we're gonna eliminate some, I think the next ones are hard, because I want to say that Bleach is over Kurama, but I don't know. I feel like these next four are just like, they're unquantifiable, because in their universe they're one of the strong. Like in Archaeology, his universe is the strongest, but the Fairy Tail universe isn't as strong as, say, you know what I'm saying, like the One Piece universe or the Naruto universe. So him being the strongest could actually put him on par with somebody that is strong in his universes, because these people are not the strongest in any of their universes. But Bleach has that kind of like blast, almost Goku ratio of universe, and I think that is just ridiculously powerful, you know what I'm saying? But this Fox guy is not Ichigo, so I can't say that, you know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like I'm just gonna go from what I think, bro, because this video is getting super long, so we're just gonna go from what I think. I think personally, if I had to choose, just to rank them right now, like as of right now, just to rank them, let's go ahead and do it. I think that, this is too hard. This is actually too hard. I know I'm about to get flamed. You guys probably won't make it to the end of this. I'm pretty safe, but feel free to disagree with me in the comments, but just make it respectful. That's all I ask. All right. I'm gonna make the Bleach guy the next one out. I think the top row is out for me. I think the Bleach guy in himself, he's very powerful, but I didn't really get to see too much of what he did. Like, he was flashy inside of the 1,000-year Blood War arc, but I don't know. You know what? Actually, we're gonna change that. We're going to put Kurama up, because I would technically put Kurama up, but this is not Naruto. They're showing me Kurama. I feel like Naruto, his body combined with his techniques, combined with the Nine-Tailed Fox, is stronger than the Nine-Tailed Fox being out by itself. Because in Naruto, tail beasts are often captured. Like, even they capture the three tails outside by itself. But the Jinchuriki is super hard to capture just by him. Like, you know what I'm saying? Just the Jinchuriki mixed with the tail beast is very, that's a very strong combination. And I don't think that this is just Kurama by itself. So I'm definitely finna knock Kurama out before the doggy. But I'm gonna knock doggy out next. Because I feel like those two are just somewhere around there. I feel like the doggy is basically he's stronger to me, because, you know, so he has his powers. He is a full combatant, you know what I'm saying? From what we've seen in Nine-Tailed Fox, he's just a raging beast of just chakra throwing energy balls. You know what I'm saying? Like he's always been defeated. I feel like he's always been taken down. Every time he's released, he's been defeated. He's just kind of like another weapon. But there's just so many things that are stronger than him in this universe. The real choice between these two is Kaido and Arcologia, whatever his name is. I don't know, man. This is kind of hard because I feel like Arcologia has some dog in him. I'm not gonna lie. Like Kaido went out crazy. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna eliminate Kaido because I know I'm gonna get some hate for this if you make it to the interview. I know I'm gonna get some hate. I feel like Kaido might be stronger, but if I'm going to include the way they were taken out, then that's very important. You know what I'm saying? If I want to give it to if I want to mute Eren because Eren was taken out by a single human person, the fact that Kaido was taken out by, you know what I'm saying, it took a lot of effort. Don't get me wrong, it took a lot of effort and, you know, magical Looney Tune powers and stuff like that. But honestly, it just seems like, I don't know, it seems like some of the other One Piece villains went out harder. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. But Arcologia, I feel like if I remember it correctly, the way he went out was the power of friendship. Like they had to get all of the strongest characters together. Mind you, they had to fight him two different ways. They had to go inside his mind space and fight him with all the strongest characters in the show. It was like 5 or 6 or 7 of them. It was like all of them had to fight him inside of his mind, while everybody else was trying to figure out a way just to contain him outside of the world. I feel like he was just such of a terror in his own anime that even though his fairy tale doesn't compare to all these other animes in terms of power scaling and strength, this guy was so OP that he had to be defeated by the power of friendship itself, the concept of the power of friendship itself. So I think he wins this one, man. I know I'm gonna get hate for this. Like I said, he probably won't reach the end of this video. So it is what it is. But if you do, man, leave me a like, leave me a subscribe, leave me a comment. I don't know about leave me a subscribe. That sounds crazy. But man, just drop what your list will be down in the comments below. I'm actually curious. I like Kaido. He went out crazy. I like Eren. He went out crazy. I don't really know much about Way Big. Doggy Boy went out kind of sad. He went out tragic. Nine-Tailed Fox, he went out, you know what I'm saying, glorious. And Arcologia went out through the power of BS. So with that being said, guys, I am out.